Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Let's see what we get. No joy. 10 core crystals and nothing but common blades. Well, at least one of them with an ether cannon. I'm really low on that particular weapon type for some reason. Just luck of the draw. I have a Zami and one other common blade. So, Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've been doing a little bit of stuff in between the episodes. I played a bunch more Tiger, trying to get the better evasion mod for Poppy QT. Unfortunately, that didn't work. I was doing some Merc missions also. There's probably one that's come in while I was doing these core crystals. And of course, you just saw me do 10 more core crystals, hoping to get another rare blade, but no joy on that. Did it come in?
Gumnir Wardens, reporting back.
There we go.
I hope things went well.
This is what happens.
Thanks for getting it done.
Alright.
I understand now.
Okay, so Wolfert got his affinity chart node where he needed to complete 2 Merc missions for it.
It should open up our options a little.
Izumo is moving along with his affinity chart.
With attacks like these, no one will be able to beat us.
And Icky here is still has a ways to go, relatively speaking, on his small and rather pathetic looking affinity chart. Okay, and if you look at the bottom left over there, you'll see Merc level 2, 3000 of 3000. So I can do the next level of that. Let's see, and Morag. I equipped her with 2 luck boosting accessories in the hopes that would improve her chances of getting a rare blade. Unfortunately, it didn't work. So I had a steam belt and what was the other one? Shell shoes? Yeah, shell shoes. Alright. And now let me just double check my blades here. So I have Mithra / Pyra and Agate and Rock. So that's fire and light and earth and wind. And then Nia has Dromark, Cora, and Crosset, which is water, electric, and fire. That... having fire twice seems unnecessary. I mean, Bridget and Poppy QT are both fire blades. So, honestly, I think I'm going to replace Cressette here. What should I do? You know what? I'm going to put in Ursula.
I won't let you down. I hope,
Because
at least.
even though I already have a Knuckle Claws with Cora, I don't have an Ice Blade on anyone. So, having Ice expands my options for blade combos. And then... let's see, fire, light, and earth. But that's almost a perfect repeat of what Rex has. And then, of course, Tora has fire and earth. Huh. I don't have anyone with dark. That's an idea. Let's bring in Azami.
Together at last.
There we go. So that should be all the elements. I have light and dark and fire and wind here on Rex. Oh wow, look at her auto attack. I haven't been keeping her up to date. Rock could also use some work there, but Azami really needs it. Okay, anyway, I have light and dark and fire and wind. And water and electric and ice. Fire, light, earth, fire, earth. So that should be pretty much all the elements represented, which gives me all the possibilities for chain attacks and blade combos. That should do nicely. Now let's see, what was I saying? I need to improve Azami, because wow, she needs a better core chip. Ooh, Pentagon chip. That would be amazing. I really don't want to drop her critical rate though. She's an attacker blade, so critical is kind of important. Okay, that's not the best, but could be worse. It raises her critical rate slightly. And auto attack, that's pretty good for this point in the game. Yeah, let's give her the glass chip here. There we go. That's looking better. And let's see, Mithra's doing great. Zami's okay now. In fact, she's even better than Rock. Let's give Rock the flower chip. That's pretty good looking. And then... you know what? Dromark too. Actually, no. Let's give Dromark the motor ship. That's good for him. And Cora... since she's a healer blade, block rate and critical rate aren't all that important. And for that matter, neither is attack power. And if I leave her the way she is, increases luck by 50%, that's... yeah, let's leave it there. Okay. And then... Ursula... oh, she really needs an update. The wood chip, sure. And for Bridget also, yeah. Yeah, wood chip's good for Bridget. Oh, wow. I didn't give anything to Corvin. Flower chip, yeah. That was kind of careless. This guy... Arufumi, I'm going to replace him eventually. So I just leave him the way he is. Poppy QT. I don't want to drop her block rate. Likewise for Poppy Alpha. Oh. That I like. Yeah, let's give her the Pentagon chip. Okay. Now that I think about it, I should check Pyra also. Not affinity chart. Core chip. There we go. Okay, right now she has an iron chip. That'll hurt her critical rate quite a bit, but better attack stat? I mean, that's 100 extra attack stat. Yeah. Okay. Alright then, I think we're all set. Lots of side stuff, lots of updating. Fortunately, most of it off-screen. Time to board the ship and head to Indol.
Finally, you took your sweet time?
Well, well.
You're the...
Hey, Charlotte.
Hey!
Hey, he's answering to it
You
now.
just don't give up, do you? Come on, out the way.
More like stubborn leech
Look at
than
Gramps'
turtle.
expression.
This time I'm here for something a little bit different.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I want to see just how good you are, chum. I've been waiting here for 3 whole days already.
3 days? Seriously? You know what? No thanks. I don't pick on idiots.
Well then. Fight me and we'll see who's the idiot.
How did you know that we'd be here?
I'll tell you if you can beat me. You want to join the fun too?
No. You all go ahead.
Huh? Why?
What a shame. Looks like the illustrious Flamebringer won't be helping you this time.
Thanks for the concern and all, but maybe you should be worrying about yourself. Big tree to your right, big rock to your left, and a cliff right behind you. Which one's gonna get you this time, eh?
My money's on the tree.
Not today, furry ears. Check this.
Gramps' expression's still so great.
Whoa!
What the?
Well, feel like taking me seriously yet? Hmm?
Oh, so strong. What the? How did he do that?
Thunderbolt, Zeke. Tantal's most powerful driver. And its crown prince.
Crown Prince of Tantal.
This guy?
It is quite the rare opportunity to see his swordsmanship firsthand.
Now this is more like it. Ooh, come on, yeah. Keep it coming. That's it? That's all I get? Oh, fine. Anyway, ready to concede defeat to the Zekenator?
As if. We're only just warming up, you pompous ass.
I'm right with you. Let's show him what we got.
Yes! Let's see if the Aegis is worth the hype. Hiya!
All right, here we go. Okay. Hey, come on, go in. There we go. That was weird. I had to push the X button. Alright, let me think here. I should still have all the elements on the blades. Do I want to keep Rex in the front? I think I do, actually. Cora should be able to get aggro on his own. And with Mithra out, Rex gets Foresight. And it makes the best of his eye patch accessory because I'm canceling his attacks. So yeah, let's stick with this.
If only I was 500 years younger.
He's resisting break, that's kind of annoying.
Rolling smash! Dynamic
Okay, level 2 for the Cora.
Rolling smash! Now I'm fired up!
Okay, Pyra.
My flames strike true, but I will if I have to.
Third stage. Awesome.
Ouch!
Zuma!
I shall defend you to the last, darling.
Mithra!
Surrounding fury! Backward break.
Oh, come on.
Sure can make the enemy happy!
Overload Thunderbird!
Cora, get aggro already.
Retreat. Your bark is worse than your bite, chum.
Why not? Rolling smash! Now I'm fired up!
Okay, Thor, do level 2, please. And now... Rock, get out here.
The gales eat me. Blade combo, third stage. Yes. Ouch.
I love the way he says that.
Lend me your power.
No effect!
That's the stuff.
Rex!
The wind's my bad spot! Wild side! Wind smash! Cyclone smash!
Bringer of chaos. Make use of ultimate lightning fury side.
I can't see a fucking thing. Okay, ice, please.
A miss! Why not?
Blade combo, third stage. Ouch!
Ouch! Can I get a chain attack? Not quite.
Bringer of chaos. Ultimate lightning fury slash. Let us make use of it now.
Okay. What do I have to do to get a chain attack?
Rolling smash! Sword back! Anchor shot!
I want to get a chain attack, come on.
Ultimate lightning fury slash.
Rolling smash!
Oh, darn it. Didn't get a chain attack.
Not bad, chum.
Right back at you. Impressive. Didn't think I'd ever see another driver and blade on Morag and Bridges level.
You're still holding back. Where's the Aegis's true power?
Mithra's power is only for fighting bad guys.
Oh, that's so sweet. So I'm a good guy now, is that it?
Well, you never were a very good bad guy.
Am I wrong?
I like your attitude there, chum. Well, that's an Aegis's driver for you.
How did we do, Your Highness?
Sure, you pass. I think we can just about let you into the Praetorium.
What the hell?
I've been working for Indol for a while now. A kind of special envoy. They asked me to keep an eye out for the Aegis. Actually, I volunteered to. You know how it is. I'm jolly sorry for testing you like that.
We were planning on getting this over with in one encounter, but His Highness has the most awful luck, so...
Yeah, I think I got that.
What are you talking about? Everyone has bad days, right? Ah! Why me?
There he goes.
Bad luck indeed.
Looks like I lost the bet.
Should we go rescue him?
Nah. He'll find his own way back up somehow. Let's just board the ship.
Not the tree after all. Disappointing that I didn't get that chain attack. Oh well. Easy come, easy go.
Oh, so pretty. Amazing. Whoa. It's so grand.
Sure, because they're trying too hard. You don't have to be like that.
Did you say something?
Oh, no, nothing.
Your audience with the Praetor is scheduled for tomorrow. Before that, maybe you'd all like to have a look around?
See the sights of Indol? Sounds like a pretty rare opportunity.
Yeah! Let's look around city! Tora want to see everything!
What are we, tourists?
Yes.
There's no harm in that, is there?
This would be a first for me, too.
Right. You were a bit big to go running around Indol before now.
Oh, that's a funny image.
Okay. Velocity gear, level 2.
Master Pawn, are you pleased?
5% chance for user to land perfect hits and evade enemy attacks. Up to 7%. I wonder what that means exactly. I mean, evade enemy attacks is pretty obvious, but what does perfect hits mean? Well, doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's just make sure there isn't anything else to unlock. Yeah, okay, we're done. All right. To ascend the steps you see before you to reach Sora's Plaza. Beyond the plaza lies the Sanctum, where Praetor himself offers prayers every day. Okay. Cookie seller Nazia. Hi there. Would you like to buy some cookies? They're all handmade by people from the camp. We made them with honey, so they're super sweet. Personally, I'd recommend having one with a drink of Odifa. So what do you say? Heart cookies? Only 0.2, huh? That's not the greatest, but yeah, why not? Okay. So glad you actually bought some. Now, as I recall... Yep, salvage point. Now... I think it was B-A-Y for this one.
Oh, I can't wait! Yup!
Oh, missed. Oh, missed that one too.
Whoa!
At least I was correct about the order of the button presses.
Oh man, did I come up with a load of guff again?
Oh, the textures are taking a while to actually
Okay, time to take you down.
come in.
Stay on your toes.
Well done. Maybe we're not.
Rolling smash!
Cannon!
Make haste and retreat.
Topple up!
Focus! Good.
Hit
Let me
it,
show you
no.
a thing or two. Master one, get attention of
Everyone's getting psyched.
I'll show you why
I know why you're looking so famous.
My like
Yeah.
a million
No
volts.
one can stop us now.
Approach at your own risk.
Yeah! Rolling smash!
Cora, grab aggro, please. That's what you're supposed to do.
Why not?
Quicken arms.
Why not?
That? Oh,
I shall defend
Rise
you
and
to the
shine,
last,
Cora.
my lady.
Protect nothing already.
Rolling smash!
Focus.
Why not?
None of that.
Cora, grab aggro.
I'm a star player. Tora will show them.
Enemy element is now. Neo, keep it together.
But I'm not done talking.
Rolling smash!
Dancing
Sword back! Anchor shot! Now I'm fired!
Scatter
Pyro!
shot.
Hit it! No!
Blind spot. Enemy is getting distracted. Cannon. Poppy QT.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Why not? Mithra!
I should be able to make light work for them.
Rolling smash! Sword back! Anchor shot!
Make haste and retreat.
Rolling smash!
Good.
Okay, that kind of sloppy work. Flash counter, huh?
Critical update installed.
Alright, 2 of them. Flash counter and flash boot. Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, I can't wait!
Too early. A. Y.
Onwards!
Got A and Y this time, but messed up B.
That could have gone better.
That's not a good sign. Oh, jeez, another one of these guys. And no treasure chest. Again. Lower level than he was before.
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
You put your feet up over there. All right, Gramps?
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
I like your attitude. Rolling smash! Sword back! Anchor shot!
Make haste and retreat.
Go for it! For sure! Why not? Rolling smash!
Let's get ready.
Sword back! Anchor shot!
Enemy distracted.
I no longer live in fear.
Rolling smash! Sword back!
Smash! Yeah.
Have been, always will be. Complete.
Sure. Cyclone smash! Wild side!
I won't
The enemy's
stand
element is now electric! Rise and
Cora, how do you keep
I shall
dying?
defend you to the last, my lady.
Jaguar Flash! Cyclone Smash! Why not? Mithra!
You do without me.
Sword back!
One shot.
Rolling Smash! Anchor shot!
Finally
Hit it!
got
No!
something. Let's get ready. Tired
No! Fire! Oh!
I'm getting fired up.
Why not? Rolling Smash! Victory's ours!
Tora can
Nipponic
handle next
destruction.
one alone.
Poppy QT is just getting everything right now.
Poppy wants to test her new skills.
Art for Poppy QT and blade combo. And vegetables. What is Tora's pouch item right now? Oh. I didn't give him one. Well, that was sloppy. Okay, well.
Poppy loved this scent.
Let's start giving him some veggies.
Poppy loved this scent. Poppy loved this scent. Poppy loved this scent.
Do I have any other art pieces besides that Manticoran doll? No, I don't. Okay, well, I'm not using that on Poppy. That goes to... see, Bridget said she wanted it for Aegean. So we'll see what happens with that later. Okay, let's give him a fruity rice ball. And then... heart cookies, sure. And now she's got her fortitude.
This will be useful for our adventure.
Alright. So now I need a couple art pieces. I wonder if I can buy them here. Let's see, there's an inn. These goods are for distribution to the populace. There were thefts in the past, goods being put on the black market. That's why I'm guarding them. Okay. Let's see. Core chips. Wow, those look pretty good, actually. Not really for Mithra, though. Critical rate takes too big a hit. Yeah, not really for a zombie either. Wow, they're actually weaker on Dromark. At least for auto attack. On the other hand, Cora gets quite the benefit. Her critical rate takes a pretty big hit. But then again, she's a healer blade, so that doesn't really matter too much. And likewise for Ursula, huh? Well, she'd lose 2% block rate. That's not too bad. And that's a pretty solid gain on auto attack. And no, I'm not giving either of these to Poppy Alpha. Oh, wow. Look at that jump in block rate. Yeah, let's go with that, yes. She is a tank blade, after all. An evasion tank, but still. And yeah, I'm still not going to give him anything. Well, on the other hand... Nah, still won't give him anything. Okay, that should do it, actually. Let's see. Ox cores and salvager cylinders. Nothing here to really see.
Look what I found!
Congratulations.
Food. Don't really need either of those right now. Hey, there is an art stall over there.
No more blades, no more war. What does that mean?
That, my fuzzy-eared friend, is an anti-blade protest. The refugees have really been going at it since last year or so.
Whoa! Where do you come from? What did you do? Swim, yeah?
Did Blades do something wrong? The Praetorium is single-handedly responsible for doling out core crystals to other countries. Though sometimes the likes of Dougal and Banna grab a piece of the pie.
Therefore, Indol has the power to control war itself?
That's one way of looking at it. At least.
But war is about much more than just blades and drivers.
I know that, and you know that, but that doesn't mean they're gonna accept it.
I guess so. There's a lot of Gormoti here.
They fled the Gormoti War 10 years ago. But here they are, refugees still.
Yes, they're a funny old lot, you know. We feed them, we water them, and this is the thanks we get. Don't these ruffians know that manners cost nothing? I swear, you lend these people a hand and they want the whole bloody arm.
Well,
it's easy to disregard things beyond your control and direct your anger at targets closer to hand.
Do you have something to say?
Not really.
Out with it, Rex.
Morag's Titan. It's dying, and everybody knows it. That's why you need Gormot.
Our population is large. Larger than Uriah's.
But you don't have the resources to support all those people.
You are astute for someone so young.
Us salvagers pick up more than just artifacts. I'm not daft. I know fine words alone won't change reality.
So you seek Elysium.
Is that wrong?
No. I was just reminded how young you are.
Still, if it's Rex, or people who harp on about justice with no solutions, I'm betting on Rex.
I must admit, I do respect the boy's drive.
I'm just stumbling my way forward.
I gotta say, Zeke's attitude there rubs me the wrong way. We're helping them, and this is the thanks we get. Well, you don't do the right thing just to have people pat you on the back. You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. if all you want is thanks, then you don't really care. Anyway, art shop. Well, that's not too expensive. Poppy wants 2 pieces.
Poppy's heart full. Poppy's heart full.
Alright, there we go. And there we go. Crushing blow.
Poppy will be useful to Master Pawn.
Okay, so what do I need for level 3? Just shy of 900 trust. That's going to take a while. Oh well, it's not like I don't have time. Whew, a frozen Odifa hits after a hard day's work really hits a spot. During the day I'm working on a sculpture, but I spend the whole time agonizing over how best to proceed. When I was younger I could decide on a direction and carve it out in a few short days, but age does take its toll. Why don't you have an Odifa too? It'll lift your spirits, I promise you. Well, what do you have? Odifa, Indol tea, frozen Odifa. Bah. Let's see. There is a treasure trove off this direction, as I recall. It's kind of a tricky one to find. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's a field skill check, is it?
You're all mine.
Puppy power! Calm your mind. Structural analysis in progress. There. That should do it.
Don't have enough super strength, eh? Well, I can fix that.
It sounds fun.
Alright, Wolfric. Take a crack at it, literally.
You're all mine.
Puppy power! Calm your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress. There. That should do it.
Okay. An ox core, a core crystal, and a bit of money. Alright, let's put a zombie back in.
Together at last.
Right then.
Meh! Morning already?
It a new...
So cool. Just when I was enjoying a nice drink of Odifa from Cafe Lutino, they had to come along and spoil the mood. You saw them too, right? Those anti-Blade protesters. I mean, sure, Blades are used for war, but it's not like they're the ones causing the conflict, are they? It's the Orion government they should be protesting to. If they surrender, that'd soon stop the fighting. Or the Morardanian government? But no, she's an Ardanian patriot, obviously. For many years we have followed without question the path that the Praetor has decreed to us. But all these refugees, I mean, it's not the welcoming of the refugees itself that I object to exactly. But the camp where they all currently reside, it used to be a beautiful plaza with fountains, and, well, look at it now. If only there were more land in Indol, we might be able to at least build them proper houses to live in. I heard the streets of Indol are as beautiful as a work of art. I'm here from Araya for sightseeing. The Sanctum is majestic, and the streets are laid out beautifully. But the refugee camp, well, I suppose there's not much to be done about it. Despite all the help they get, they still say they're against Blades. Perhaps they should consider moving on then. Yeah, I do kind of wonder, at least the Gormati, why do they stay? It can't be all that comfortable living in tents and huts like that. They could go back to Gormat. Or would they have to pay their own way to get back? Halaric. Just take a look at this view. Isn't it spectacular? You can see the head of Indol so clearly. Standing here, I feel almost like I've become a bird gliding across the wide cloud sea below. You should try this too sometime, you know? Find a high point that juts out and toss some money into the clouds. Really, truly? They say if you throw money into the cloud sea from high above, your wish will come true. I sure hope mine does. So is that the Titan's head over there? Throw money. Yeah, let's relieve ourselves of a larger burden. Gently. Alright, and now... what's the best way to get down there? There's something on top of that tent.
Up! Oh!
Oh, it's just a little doggy. Let's see. When can we go back to Gormat? Koa Curio Accessories. Being run by Catley here. That name's kind of on the nose. A cat person named Catley. Okay. What have you got? Rainbow gloves. Dexterity by 20%. What does Morag have right now? I believe I gave her a dexterity up item, but I don't remember what it was. And also, she already has shell shoes. Lavender potpourri boosts taunt resistance. That might come in handy sometime. Spiked pauldrons. Silver feather. Spirit tree ward. Promise ring. Sage's auspices. Ah. A better version of the priestess's auspices I bought way back in Oriah. Knuckle attachment. Love thread. Incense of calm. Okay, what does Morag have? Okay, so she has a strength boosting item, not a dex boosting item. Well, that's not such a bad idea, actually, keeping it at strength. Okay. Natka. I fled to Indol and made a new life for myself here. How many years has it been now? Interested, are you? There's not much to say. I get out of bed, get my rations, wander about a bit, then sleep. Everybody blames Moradin for annexing Gormat, and... wait, are those Blades with you? Those Blades burned my house down, destroyed everything I loved. Down with Blades! Down with them, I say!
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
Are they doing laundry or are they bathing? Could be either, really. Oh, what's this? Cracked wall.
I think I'll show you my power.
Puppy power!
Okay, well, looks like I need Wolfric again. I should probably just leave him equipped for the time being.
It sounds fun.
Earth, grant me strength.
Puppy power!
Okay, a couple collection points.
Come out, come out!
In my experience,
seems kind of like a chintzy reward for such a relatively high level.
What have we here?
Field skill check. Arifumi got better mineralogy, did he?
No problem asking me to do something.
Okay, so to get Earth Mastery, you acquire ore, which does kind of make sense, but then to get Mineralogy, you acquire fish? Really? Okay. Makes perfect sense, I suppose. Let's see. I know there's at least one treasure trove around here. $500G came falling from above. I've seen careless tourists miss the mark with 1G or 5G before, but a whole 500? That's a first. Must have been some silly nouveau rich tourists who never do any exercise. Though, of course, from where we're standing, they're basically gods. Dropping blessings and money from on high, literally. Even splitting it between us, I'll have enough to let my old man and my sister eat their fill for once. So thank you, whoever you are. You're welcome. Woohoo, I'm really raking it in today. The tourists at Milama Viewpoint toss their coins into the cloud sea, but some of them land around here. Tossing a coin's supposed to grant you a wish. Well, it sure granted my wish to earn more money, that is. Why don't you have a go too? If you happen to throw it my way, I'll save it for a rainy day. Let's see here. Okay, there's definitely a treasure trove in there. What do I have to do to open the door?
Puppy power!
Well, that was easy. I guess it's a good thing I kept Ulfric equipped.
Treasure acquired.
A moon cube, a common core crystal, and a fair amount of G. Making back up all of everything that I threw off the ledge up there, and a lot more besides. Let's see, is there anything else around here? Looks like no. Okay. Is there something in here, perhaps? No. Okay. Looks like I ought to be able to jump down on top of those wooden houses. Dithy. Master Sephirin's preachings are always so inspiring. I'm glad I came all this way to listen. I think I can feel tears welling up in my eyes. I'm preaching the teachings of Indol to all who are willing to listen. As long as there is breath in your body, it is never too late to make a better life for yourself. The teachings of Praetor Malthus saved me from my own sin, and they can do the same for you. Now let us pray together and build a brighter future. I'm not really all that religious, but thanks for the offer. Gianluca? How should I go about carving from here? Oh, hello, my name's Gianluca, and I'm working on this sculpture. I started out determined to carve the finest sculpture in all of Alrest, but after 20 years I still haven't finished it. At this point, my life's goal is to finish this masterpiece before I die, but I'm so torn over how best to proceed. Indol people live for a long time. That's already been established. Apparently, Praetor Malthus himself is like 500 years old. I'm inspecting these goods. They were provided by Praetor Malthus for distribution to the populace. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Sure thing. Now, let's see. There's a place to sell salvaged goods right here. Welcome to Goetia. Goetius. Welcome to however pronounce that. The capital of the Praetorium of Indol. The people of Indol live in peace and harmony thanks to the teachings of Amalthus, our beloved Praetor. Perhaps most important is the teaching that it is never too late for anyone, even criminals, to repent and live a good life. The belief that faith can save any soul and lead it down a brighter path is one I hold dear to my heart. Let's see. Don't have anything here. Oh, these are worth a lot of G. 17,000, 30,000, wow. And of course a couple of boosters with each one also. Ah, here we go. Still can't sell any of this stuff. Fedelico say, welcome to Indol. Whether it's sightseeing or shopping you're after, Indol has it all. Tensions are rising between Oriah and Morag, but Indol is a safe haven. The Sanctum, where Praetor Malthus resides, is just up those steps. You'll probably want to tarry a while and hold a circle, though. You can get all kinds of indolent specialties there. Let's see. I actually have a reason to be talking to all of these people. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, see, her Cora's Girls Talk field skill, which really is not all that useful, but it requires you to talk to people. Ultimately, I need to talk to 200 people to open up everything. How are we doing here? Oh, look at that. She's almost at level 3. Forbin. I finished selling all the goods I brought from Morag, so I'm off to the Sanctum for a spot of prayer. I'm not particularly religious or anything, I just want to get a glimpse of Lady Fan, goddess of the Praetorium. There are Orions in this city too, but when I gaze at Lady Fan, all that political unrest seems so insignificant. Well, she happens to be walking right along with me, so... Hey. You got your chance to see her now. Oh, look at that, there's a treasure trove way over there. Let's see, can I jump there from here?
Oh! You're all mine.
Alrighty. Well, I just set myself back quite a ways. Now I have to go down here. And along here again, and so on and so forth, and around. Alright, well that wasn't too much of a delay, I guess. Let's see, is there something over there in that little nook up the corner? Doesn't look like it. I'm not sure how I would get over there even if there was.
Morag, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Rex is the one who woke up Mithra. And I think he appreciates what that means.
And?
It's just that, well, you're not doing anything to stop us. Why is that?
Because of Adam. 500 years ago, he became this great hero who we celebrate even today. But I know him only through legends. A chance to see what his blade is capable of for myself, I confess I was intrigued. So here I am.
You know I'm not Adam, right?
But you are the Aegis's driver. The second you're under Imperial control, you won't be that hero anymore.
Huh. I'm not sure I follow.
People with great power should be their own masters? Is that what you mean?
Close enough. You can interpret it that way if you like.
Even the mighty Flamebringer can be bloody hard work sometimes. Can't you just admit the real reason?
I don't like what you're implying.
The inner Praetorium is beyond this gate. Here you will find the main administrative facilities. With your permission, I'll show you to your lodgings.
This is Ciaris Plaza. Wow, it's pretty huge. Busy, too. I dare say many people gather here for religious pilgrimages. Precisely correct. Many people arrive in Indol with each coming day. And the building you see ahead is the Indoline Sanctum. Impressive isn't the half of it. How do you like it, eh? Really makes you appreciate the majesty of the Praetorium, right? Where do you get off sounding so proud, shellhead? It's magnificent. Truly magnificent. Rooms have already been made ready for you. You'll find them to the left as you enter the Sanctum. We get to stay in big fancy building? You are our honored guests here, after all. Quite amazing. Now then, shall we go? Welcome to Ciaris Plaza, place of rest and recreation for the public, and we teach children about Indol's lore and traditions here. If you're headed for the Sanctum, head straight across to the other side of the plaza. It's always worth a visit. Informant. What do you have? Working in here, I hear all sorts of interesting tidbits from tourists, refugees, and the clergy alike. Now, what would you like to know? Those two at the bottom are interesting. I remember in my test play, somehow I learned both of those things. Greedy monsters, greedy monster, and core crystal hunters without buying them from an informant, but I don't remember exactly how. I talked to someone, but I don't remember who or where. Lulu. Something wrong? Daughter been pestering Lulu to read Book of Creation of All Rest to her. But you think Lulu should read to her? You think Lulu should read to her? But I've already read Book to Daughter 700 times. She keep asking questions while reading too, and Lulu have no idea how to answer. What is favorite food of Titan? Does Titan sink if it sleeps? Is it girl or boy? Me not know these things. A side quest. And another person to talk to. Welcome to Sioris Plaza, the heart of the Praetorium and Indol. The plaza is open to citizens and visitors alike as a place for rest and recreation. Some use it to practice singing holy songs, some to educate our younger citizens, some simply to sit and pray. All living together in harmony as His Eminence the Praetor has ordained. Melika. Ah, who are you? Something wrong? Oh, you're not one of the locals, thank goodness. My name is Melika. My mother was orphaned in the war and she raised me here in Indol. So, although I'm Gormati, I've never actually been to Gormat. Lately, there's something that's been bothering me. I feel like someone's spying on me all the time. I was accepted into the choir of Indol just recently, and I think that's when it started. Friend is okay. Well, it's driving me a little crazy. Wow, that's about as bad as when you're salvaging and a greb comes out. I had no idea being a salvager was such a terrifying ordeal. If you would be so kind, might I ask you to help me identify the culprit? We'll take care of this, right, Mithra? If that's what you want to do, I guess I can't exactly say no. You would? Really? Thank you so much. Maybe you could start by asking around among the locals? Just bring me up casually in conversation and see if anyone knows anything. I'm sure the culprit must be someone living in this city, otherwise I have no idea why they would... I'll be waiting right here, so please let me know if you find anything. Melika the Chorister. Yeah, I remember this one from my test playing. And the ending is kind of disturbing. Anyway, let's talk to all the people with the exclamation points over their heads. You're not like that girl, are you? I guess I can tell you. There's this girl I've seen spying on Melika a lot lately. There were some nasty looking guys with her too. I tried to get closer and find out what she was up to, but she gave me the slip. Wish I could tell you more, but that's all I've got. Thanks. And he just immediately despawns. Hey, can I ask you something? You're looking for info on that choir girl, Melika? Sorry, but I don't really know a lot about her. Maybe you should try asking that Orion girl, Albina. She's a refugee, and she kept saying she was going to make it into the choir no matter what. But I haven't seen her around lately, not sure what she's up to. That's about all I know, I'm afraid. Oh, right. Thanks. And she disappears in front of our eyes. Was she just a ghost? Hey, Serge. Could I ask you about something? Melika, what about her? I don't know that much about those fancy choir types. Although I could tell you a bit about the choir itself. Apparently, once you join the choir of Indol, you're basically set for life. I mean, it's an official branch of the Praetorium, so naturally they get special treatment. Us refugees don't get much in the way of opportunities, so lots of folks dream of joining up. Of course, I didn't make it past the audition. My mom and dad were so disappointed. Anyway, that's about all the info I've got. Let's see. So there's someone over here. Becca. What? You want to know about Melika? She joined the choir of Indol recently, you know? She was the only one in this whole camp who passed the audition. It's really prestigious to be in the choir. Only the very best singers are allowed to join. When you're in the choir, you get to sing at official ceremonies, like when they're moving the Titan and stuff. Thanks. Is that all you wanted? See you around then. Okay. So we've talked to all those people. Let's get back to Melika. So, how did your investigation go? So here's the thing. So there was an Orion girl in the refugee camp who was trying to get into the choir just like me. Albina. I can't say I recognize the name. But there was only one open spot at the last audition. I guess because I passed, she must have... Yeah. Could you come with me for a bit? I'd like to meet this Albina and talk to her in person. Are you alright? It'll be alright. I can handle it. As long as you're with me, I mean. I want to talk this over properly. Come on, let's go. Okay. Albina. Hello, are you Albina? Melika? I never thought you'd come to me on your own. I was just wondering when the best time would be to go and take you out. To take me out? You don't mean you want to kill? Huh? I thought you knew that already. Isn't that why you hired these drivers to protect you? No, these are just some kind people who offered to help. I just wanted to come and talk to you. What's to talk about? If it weren't for you, I would have made it into the choir. I hate you so much, you witch, you pig, you dirty little... Ugh. If it weren't for you, I could have just... If it weren't for you, if I could just get rid of you, I could have everything I deserve. I could get out of this hellish life and live like a respectable person. I could give my mom and dad the rest and comfort they need. But violence isn't going to solve any... Oh, but it will. And it's going to change my life for the better. I'm a refugee from Mariah, you know. I know people in the mercenary biz, and once I kill you and join the choir, I'll have the cash to pay them off. Once I explained that, they were glad to help. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to make all of you disappear. Help, please! Tora and friends handle it. I mean,
okay,
seriously.
Time to take you down. Laser shot.
Let me take it. Let me show you something. Get attention, enemies.
Rolling smash. Anchor shot.
Anyway, we can talk our way out of here. No? Scatter shot.
Why not? No offense.
You can do it.
Gotcha. Rolling smash.
Here we go!
I shall defend you by life. Couldn't hit it, no!
Lightning! Go! Go! Happy
Happy
justice!
justice!
Combo, third stage. Awesome.
Yeah, that should finish him off.
Give me a break!
No more need for worry. Everything's sorted out. We lost. What am I going to do now? I have to join the choir, or I can't take any more of this life. If it weren't for you, Albina, I don't know what kind of hardships you've been through, but I don't think it's right to join the choir in search of an easy life. Do you think Praetor Amalthus would want people to sing at his sacred ceremonies for a reason like that? What are you saying? I'm the one in the wrong here? Oh, I get it. You think I'm just not good enough to make it in the choir. Yes, that is what I think. Just because you got lucky, you've got some nerve. I'm not trying to boast about my own skills. I just think... Go on, say it. Convince me if you think you can. I don't think the choir of Indol exists just to provide wealth to its own members. I think the choir exists to enrich the hearts of everyone who hears it, its own members included. To join the choir, you need to be able to wish for the happiness of others and turn those feelings into song. Those feelings are why the songs of the choir resonate with the people. You can't bring happiness to anyone by singing while thinking only of yourself. That's why, I don't think... Oh, I don't know how to say this. Well, how am I meant to argue with a speech like that? Damn it, Melika, I'm sorry. No, I'm the one who should be sorry. It wasn't really my place to say all that. You know the stupid thing? I love singing, too. I really do. So I guess I'll try again. I'll sing for them again, and this time I'll get through to them. Maybe that way I can get the best of both worlds, a happy life and a happy heart. You just wait, though. One day I'll make everyone see that I'm the better singer than you. Haha. I guess I should look forward to that, then. Everything okay now? Thank you so much for all your help, everyone. Really no problem for Poppy. Poppy's really growing up. She's so gracious. That was a lot scarier than I ever could have thought, but I'm glad I managed to make up with Albina in the end. She tried to kill you! She hired a mercenary driver to assassinate you! I mean, seriously, that's not just about you. Everyone's at risk when people think that they can just do that. I mean, seriously? Okay, I got Indol's dev level up, and I've got Cora up to level 3.
Being with a driver means constant progress. My conversation skills have improved. I mean, I did. Me, yes.
I just find this side quest really disturbing. That a little girl hired a mercenary to assassinate another little girl. And then the target just kind of brushes it off. Oh, I'm glad we were able to make up. I mean, seriously? That's just gross. Collect stuff. That means activate collection points. So after 7 collection points, she'll get lockpicking level 2. What do I have on her? Okay, that's good enough. Well, anyway. You must be the party who were invited here by His Eminence the Praetor. Good evening to you all. If you seek an audience with His Eminence, head for the Sanctum on the far side of this plaza. Much thanks. If you have time, I would recommend taking a look at the Sanctum's famous mural of the creation of Allrest. It's a priceless work of art, unique to Indol. Many enjoy gazing upon it and contemplating the distant past. Maybe we'll do that. But later. Seriously, little girls hiring mercenaries to murder each other. That's really disturbing. Ah, you must be the travelers Master Zeke was escorting. Welcome to the Sanctum of Indol. Oh, I see there's a salvager among your number. Praetor Malthus himself used to salvage artifacts from all across Allrest in his younger days, you know. That's interesting. So Rex has quite a bit in common
Wow! World has many amazing
Praetor.
places in it!
We discovered good place.
They're both drivers of an Aegis, and they're both salvagers. feels kind of heavy-handed, really, the way they're setting up all of these similarities between them. That must be the mural over there. Well, this is where we need to go. But before we talk to Armalia there, let's look in each of these rooms. I think one of them has a treasure trove in it. Not these. One of these, maybe? Not this one. Aha!
Treasure acquired.
An ox core and a decent amount of money. That was like 3,000 G. And there's some more rooms upstairs. Anything in any of these? Does not look like it. Okay. All right.
Huh.
Okay, Armalia. Lady Fan told us you would be coming. You must have endured great hardship on your journey. Please feel free to use the chambers we've prepared for you. Sure. Enjoy your stay.
Your audience with the Praetor is scheduled for tomorrow in the Sanctum's audience chamber. If there is nothing else, I shall take my leave.
Okay. Thanks for all your help.
My pleasure. Good night.
Night. Hey, Pyra. So, Adam, what kind of a person was he?
Should I ask Mithra?
No, it's fine. I was just wondering.
He was incredible.
Incredible?
In Mithra's memories, I mean. I knew him only very briefly before I went to sleep. But Mithra can't remember a more genuine, courageous person. She had never met a more wonderful man.
He sounds like a real hero.
Mm-hmm. And you remind her of him a lot.
Oh, I do I? Great. Wait, what?
I suppose Mithra won't be very pleased I told you that.
Pyra, come on.
I agree with her, you know.
She was looking kind of morose there for a moment.
It's cold this morning. Miss Fan.
Oh, has somebody got a little crush?
Nia, what are you doing here?
Early riser, always have been. Oh, I see how it is here. I wonder what Pyra and Mithra would think.
Hey, no! You got the wrong... Just
what? Go on.
I don't know. I thought she looked... sad.
Oh, good morning, you two. There's still some time before your audience.
Sorry, we just woke up really early.
Ah, I see.
That's a pretty nice mural. Very... grand.
It depicts the creation of Allrest. They say this mural was painted long ago, when the nation of Indol was still new.
Oh, you've been looking at it for a while?
They're missing.
What do you mean by they?
My memories. I know that I must have been around since this mural was first painted, or even earlier, but I don't remember that time at all.
Well, you are a blade.
I don't know who I was, or what I did. And I'd really like to.
Mithra's lived for an awful long time. Maybe she'll know something about you.
Mithra called me Hayes earlier. Could it be possible that she met me somewhere before? Sometime in the past?
Do you want to ask her later?
Could I? Thank you very much.
No need to thank me. You helped us too.
Look at you going all red. I'll tell Pyra, I swear.
What? I told you, it's not like that.
We'll see.
Hey, relax. You'll give yourself wrinkles. A driver and blade are one in body and soul. It was you who told me that. Well, the other you, I mean.
You mean Mithra?
Of course. It was 500 years ago, so perhaps you have forgotten.
Oh, I do remember saying that. So it's true? But how could she possibly remember?
You're wondering how I could remember words from so long ago?
What's this?
You could call it a diary, I suppose. It contains details about my past lives. It's the only way I have to remember. When we return to the core crystal, our minds are wiped clean of all memories. Though a blade's life is eternal, our effective lifespans as individuals are far shorter than a human's. You know, it's not just me. A lot of blades try to preserve their memories in journals like this one, even though it's often futile. After all, a core crystal cannot protect a diary. Usually, the volume is lost to us, along with our memories. I'm fortunate amongst blades. I'm passed down as an imperial treasure and recorded in official chronicles.
Bridget?
I don't know where your true intentions lie. I can only make an educated guess. But Rex, he is your driver. If you truly trust him, I would advise you tell him everything. If you can't do that even for him, you shouldn't be his blade at all.
I just...
If you care about him, it's even more important. I know what it's like to be afraid of rejection. I really do. But if you don't tell him now, you're just storing up pain for later, not making it easier.
The way you say that, you really do see right through me.
Well, we go back a long way, as you recall. And we're both blades, after all.
Now that was a heavier conversation than it even sounded like. Anyway, it's almost time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get a bit nervous. Be careful not to say anything disrespectful. I know. The audience chamber's just across the courtyard. We'll be there in a jiffy. Well, we can hardly keep the Praetor himself waiting. Shall we head out? Well then. Armalia. The audience chamber is just across this courtyard. Blessings be with you. So there's the mural, and that's the way to the audience chamber. Well, we've come a long way, and I think it's about time to end the video. We don't have too much further to go before we meet the Praetor himself. It's just right up ahead, and we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. Thanks for watching Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I'll see you then.